several questions that narcissistic people don't like answering, or at least they don't like answering honestly. One of the first things that a narcissistic person doesn't like answering is questions about themselves. When they're busy exaggerating something that has happened to them, somewhere they've been, somewhere they've met, an achievement they've made, and you try to ask them questions about this, purely because you're interested in what they're telling you, because you don't realise they're exaggerating these things to you. Narcissistic people take offence to this because they're quite secretive people. They only want you to know what they are informing you. They, on one hand, due to the possibility that they ask you questions to get to know you so that they can manipulate you and exploit you, might potentially believe that you are doing the same thing to them. So they don't want to give you too much information. So the more you ask about them, the more they often shut down from you. When you just simply ask them what's wrong, they don't want to be open and vulnerable with you. They don't want to put their insecurities out there because they attack your insecurities. So when you ask a narcissistic person what's wrong, you often get things such as like, nothing's wrong with me, and then they provoke you and say what's wrong with you. And if you try to point out that what they've done is now what is wrong with you, they turn around and say, oh, I knew it would be my fault, everything's always my fault, I don't know why I bother, so that they can avoid answering the question of what was wrong with them, asking them what they did something for. They don't believe they should have to answer to you, and they do not want to tell you what they have done anything for. Asking them why they'd rather impress a stranger. They'll claim that you're the one that's imagining things, you're just jealous. If you ask a narcissistic person what they love about you, you'll often notice if they do answer this question, they love everything you do for them, everything you supply them, everything you provide for them. They don't love your personality, they don't love your hobbies, they don't love the little things about who you are as a person. They love everything that you supply to them. And anything that involves them telling the truth. Narcissistic people aren't going to answer these questions. They're going to divert the topic of conversation and go all out to avoid giving you the answers that you need, because they don't believe you deserve those answers. They believe they're entitled to exploit people. Narcissistic people don't think they do things wrong. They believe that you're the one that's made them do it. So any question which involves them in some way speaking the truth is going to go badly towards you, because they fear exposure and they lack the empathy to care about you.